guys, so I might just do this like, I get some more real quick. I might just do this in this kind of format for time being until I get out there. Maybe give voiceover me a chance to explain shit, or, you know, whatever voiceover me wants to do.
Okay, thank you, non-voiceover me.
Whether that would be explain what we're gonna do, or just let me explain it, because I'm gonna explain it anyways. Last time I just ended up cutting over all of my explanations, though.
We'll see how that goes, whether we do that or not.
So,
okay, be prepared for me to take over here in a second.
So I'm not sure. Now,
okay, and I have taken over. So this is me. We're doing paper mache for the shoes for my WHM Deku cosplay. And I've decided for those I'm going to do paper mache just because I thought that it'd be easier. So this is me just getting the glue in and mixing it with water. And then deciding it was too watery, and so I needed to add more glue. I tried to get more from that bottle, but it just would not come out. I think I unscrewed the cap a little bit and got some of that. And then I went and I got a new one, which you can't really tell. But then I go outside. And I'm outside with my cats, and I have the cardboard stuffed inside the shoes. Like, it's cardboard paper, kind of. And that's stuffed inside the shoes to keep the openings for your feet a bit bigger. And I went and I wrapped the shoes in plastic just so that I could protect my shoes, because they're like one of the only pairs I have. And then I started with the paper and the glue, water mixture with my cats constantly just being there to have fun. There's 2 cats around me, and they're just constantly moving around, and I'm adding the plastic and putting on the plastic and making sure the plastic looks good, because I decided that I didn't like the way the big one looks, which we'll see later. I also decided that I didn't like it for the other one as well. So yeah, I just keep on adding that. And my dad actually has to come home, which is who I keep looking off the screen for. So I'm talking to my father because he just got home from work. And he was talking about my technique and how I should have added cardboard underneath it, which I should have, but, you know, too late for that. I didn't think about it when I was doing it, and then he was talking about how I should make the pieces smaller, and how usually it's with smaller strips of pieces, and I was like, I don't want to do that. There goes my dad passing me. I have actually asked him to leave the door open for me. He thinks I meant to turn the light, so he turned the light, then I was like, actually, I have glue all over my hands, so I need the door open, because I can't go in. And yeah, he does that, and he leaves the light on, and then I continue to do that. I also was severely struggling with my sleeves, kept falling. Then I decided to reuse all the glue that had dripped onto the ground, so I, shoved all the paper into the ground to get up all that extra glue that I was wasting and putting it on the shoe, which you can't even see, but, it's there. I'm just doing it off screen a little bit, and I'm just continuing to use whatever is left, and whatever's left in the bowl, and I'm, just trying to use what all I have, and continue to cover the shoes, and really get the paper mache all good. Because this is just one of the things I need to do. I still have so much left to do in this, and I'm trying to do it before a con in December, and so yeah, we'll just have to see. This whole entire project took me all day to do. All day. Because I started this was like, this part here is a completely different day. Oh, here's me deciding that I didn't like the way that plastic looked and adding a different plastic. But this was a different day. This was actually a couple days ago. Yeah. Here's me re-adding all of the paper back onto it. I was actually worried in the moment because I wasn't sure if I could make the paper stretch like I did before, just because it was, different configuration. So this is me trying to make sure it's all good, and that it's all stuck on tight. But yeah, no, I still have a lot to do, and this took me literally all day to do. Not this part because this is a different day, but later on in the video, it took me a long time. So here's me adding the shoes into the cardboard box so I could bring them inside and have them get a mess everywhere, considering they were leaking glue everywhere. I went inside real quick, and then came back out to finish cleaning and get my phone and everything. Then I said bye, and then this is me showing off a couple days later when they had fully dried. And I wanted to show them off while they were dry and still shells, and I wanted to show you guys peeling the plastic. Honestly, it was really unsatisfying. Slow mode, because I could not get the plastic off for the life of me. It's just I kept having to use my hands really weirdly to try and peel it, and it just was not satisfying at all. So yeah, I got it completely off. The shells were all nice and nice shells. I mean, that's what they were for. And then I was trying to find Mod Podge here because my dad said I should seal it beforehand, but then I decided I don't care enough, and then I went inside. So this is me trying to, adjust everything and trying to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna cut it all, we're gonna cut everything up to shape a little bit, and then I decide I'm trying to, like, you know, do stuff to make it all match and everything, and put on the things. But then I decided that I forgot what the shoes look like, which is why there was a cutoff there. I decided I forgot what the shoes looked like, and then I'm here trying to cut them up to size again and try and make them look all nice, and trying to add the little rivets they have. Maybe I'll add another picture in here somewhere. Basically, I was just trying to add little rivets, and then the video cut off, I think. Or I just forgot to continue recording. So I'd already added some of the fabric to it. And then I went and I got tape so I could finish doing that one thing. I think it was like I thought that I was recording, but it cut off my recording. So I had to just, you know, go with the flow. And I did it again here too, where I thought I was recording, but I wasn't recording. And wait, what just happened? Oh, they're out of order. Of course they're out of order. I'm not fixing that though, because I've already tried to do this take like 3 times. So yeah, not fixing that. They're out of order. It is what it is. This is me adding the fabric to the shoe. And this is me being like, I don't know, actually, I don't remember. I think it was me saying that I needed to look at the picture again, because I did. This is me cutting all the fabric to match the shoe, and then adding more fabric to match the shoe. And then here I was, again, like, trying to, trace where certain lines were for me to cut fabric and put more on. And I'm doing more cutting, doing more gluing. Right there I made like a whole shelf, the whole top half. And this shoe I actually got quite a bit of on camera, I feel. Here's me cutting more fabric up to snuff to make sure it all looks nice and good and all nice and aligned. And cutting more fabric to fit on top of the other to fit on top of the cardboard that I had done, the little shell that I made. And this is me, you know, doing it on and saying how good it looks, because it does look really nice. I'm cutting more of the fabric down to size. I think it looks really nice. It looks a lot better on camera than it does in person. There are definitely some pieces I'm gonna have to fix with, like, fabric, paint. That's fine. Here's me cutting some more boxes, and then this one I'm attaching to the heel, because his shoes have, like, a slightly outputted heel. But then I decided that I really don't know if that's gonna work, like, how much I'm gonna have on the thing, and I had to look at the picture again. So I looked at the picture, and then here's me adjusting the heel, and trying to make the heel all nice and fit on. The heels were definitely the hardest part, because it's really hard to glue fabric like that. Here's me showing off what the shoes look like finished. We're just gonna cut over my voice, and we'll just have voiceover, because it's really hard to transition to voiceovers. But we'll leave it as the regular speed. So this is what the shoes look like at the end. I had already added the green. I did the second shoe completely off camera, because my phone was really struggling for space at this point. But yeah, no, I finished the shoes. They look really gross up close, but I swear they look a lot better far away, and there's just a lot of fabric paint that I'm also going to need to add.